Do you need to sell your house fast? Well, you've come to the right place. We buy houses in any condition or location and can close quickly so you can get paid and move on. Are you behind in payments, dealing with a divorce, job transfer, a fixer-upper, or have a bad tenant? We eliminate all the hassles of the traditional sales process. By selling to us, you won't have to do any repairs or updates, list with an agent, wait month after month for it to sell, hold open houses, or pay any out-of-pocket expenses. Give us a call and get your money fast.
Alright, thank you for tuning in today. Today is the first day of the week. We are now about to play some pool. This is K2 Productionz. We are pretty much ready to go. We have Steve against Robin Clark. They are playing 10 ball, race to 7, best of 3 sets. They have 300 in the middle. They are about to flip. So again, if you guys are part of the K2 family, go ahead and share it as much as possible so that we can get the word out of these players playing tonight. There are a couple of sweat bets out there too. So again, if you're tuning in, actually I will take a sweat bet, $25 sweat bet on Robin Clark. So again, anybody that's out there that wants to actually take a little bit of a sweat bet can let me know. I will take Robin Clark. Alright, so let's see here if I can give these guys also some music. And first break is pretty solid. All right, we got some Alright, there we go. So again, if you guys are watching and would so that's me, hold on. Alright, thank you guys for tuning. I just had to make sure that these guys cannot hear me. I'm just updating a couple things really quick to make sure that also our instant replay is available, and once we have that, we are good to go. Oh, Robin just missed with ball in hand, and he's smiling there that he actually ended up missing that particular ball. Now these guys are really close to Fargo. There's not a lot of difference between one and another. Oh, just missed it a little bit. Now for me, it does take me a little while for me to pretty much get ready when it comes to playing. I am a slow starter, I feel like, when it comes to pool. It takes me a couple strokes to get the feel of it. But again, if you guys are tuning in and want to do a sweat bet tonight, let me know. I will be taking Robin Clark, and small bet, maybe like 25 bucks or something, just for the fun. Now, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Just wanted to know if you guys are doing well tonight. It is Monday, one of my unfavorite days of the week. I always have a hard time actually getting to work or doing the work itself. It is kind of tough for me to get going. Carl Malt is saying that he's watching from Kansas again. Do appreciate it for you guys tuning in. Now again, sweat bets are welcome. $25 on Robin is my bet tonight. He is, of course, favorite to Fargo, but again, both of these guys play pretty even. Let me know in the comments if you guys are willing to do that. They are playing 10 ball. There is 300 in the middle. There is no early 10s and no 3 foul. This is the first time I see that actually 2 players do not want to play with 3 foul. So it's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Nice stroke there by Robin. Now since it is no early 10s, I wonder what he's gonna do here. Maybe use the 9 to actually play safe. So I think he's gonna skim the 8 ball. Oh, it rolled too much, I think. It's a little fast table. So now Steve has a chance to place a really nice safety behind the 9. Just like that. But if the ball keeps rolling, it's an easy one-rail escape on the ball. Robin is going to try to kick it in the side. Now again, if you guys are tuning in, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go ahead and share the stream as much as possible. This is to get everybody that plays on our table and on our channel the exposure to the pool universe. Nice attempt at kicking that ball. Now Steve should be out here. Don't expect him to not get out. Pretty good shot there, pretty easy. Let's come across or drive back. Like kind of drawing it a little bit. You can. Or maybe bump the 10. Looks like he's in a little bit of an awkward angle here, but coming through the 10 ball would be okay. The 10 ball does go down. That's a good little stop shot there. And there it is. Steve Soto takes the lead in a race to 7. 1-0. Now, if you guys are looking to play at K2, you can go ahead and let us know by sending K2 a message on our Facebook page, and we can get you a game so that you can come out and play on our K2 table We do play on 3 and 7/8 inch pockets. They are pretty tiny. You do have to have a really nice pocket ability to make sure that you can run out a rack or two from here. It is a pretty tough table to play on. We did have a couple of close to 700 Fargos come and play here, and they only had about 1 or 2 break and runs the whole time. That was a interesting push there for Steve. Now, one thing that I have noticed since Steve's been playing here twice now, he doesn't have a jump cue. I don't think I've seen him jump yet. So I know that Robin doesn't like jumping, but I think I've seen him jump before. I don't know if somebody out there knows if Robin Clark jumps. It's a good skill to have. It does get you out of a couple of problems here and there, especially if you possibly hook yourself just a tiny bit. Reverse bank in the 4. Good shot, very nicely played. Very nice stroke into the middle of the table. Nice shot. Now he can just come one rail. That was a really good shot that he just made there. And is on the correct side of the ball. Don't scratch, don't scratch. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And that gives Steve a easy 1, 2, 3. Not too much to do here, and should be okay to get up. Now again, thank you guys for watching tonight. Do appreciate you being part of the K2 family. We are trying to get to 1,200 subscribers, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a look how many members we have now at K2. Oh, wait a minute. Something happened there. He took that shot for granted. Shot a little fast and ended up missing the shot, so gotta make sure that you are 100% all the time on this table. Try to cross bank the 7, which I think it was a pretty good attempt. And we did pass the 1200 mark. We are at 1,222 followers now on Facebook. We do appreciate you guys for tuning in. So good shot by Steve to get on the correct side of 10, and this will put him ahead at 2-0. I think on this one easily Robin could be ahead 2-0, but made a couple mistakes and he is getting punished for it. So Now again, if you guys are watching, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. If you are not part of the K2 family, share away. And because we have reached the 1200 viewer mark, I will do a drawing today, and it will be a trivia question related to one of our most recent tournaments that we had. So I know that we do promote tournaments as much as possible. Our next tournament that we have scheduled is going to be in August the 8th. It will be at Bullshooters if everything goes according to plan. It'll be a 4-person team, max 2,300, with a $100 entry fee for each individual player, with optional side pots at the day of the event. If we have a full field, I believe we did the math, and it would be about an $8,000 payoff to first place. So again, we will be putting the flyer most likely this week, and as soon as that team is paid off, we will lock your Fargos. So if you are planning on playing in our event, make sure to let your team know, subscribe as soon as possible so that we can lock your Fargos. What's up, Hopo? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for tuning in today. He is our 1/2 top sharers of our pool community. So, and just to let you know, Hopo, we have actually ordered your mug, so we are just waiting for it to get here. So now, I'm not sure why Robin actually agreed to do a no 3 foul, where 3 foul is actually a huge benefit if you are the higher ranked player. You want to actually get as much advantage as possible from the other shooter. If you have the slight advantage, that is what Fargo will give you and make you the favorite. So, but if you take those things away, it kind of becomes a little more of a closer match. Thank you, Hopo. He's saying that he will be sharing away as soon as he gets a minute. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. I will be giving you that Broncos mug as soon as I get my hands on it. I'll probably send it to you, and I will need your address. Oh, he ended up straight on the 6. He put inside instead of actually coming with outside here. Or he should have spun it even more and try to actually get on the correct side of the 5 to make it in the pocket that he just called. It might go. It might go. Oh, just needed like 2 more turns and he would have been there. Nice shot there by Steve to get on the 6. Using the cushions really well. Just use some bottom into the rail and now. It was a little bit tough to make that ball. He was hitting it with speed, and he just needed to be a little more accurate on that shot. He would have had great shape on the 7. Oh, it's going in the hole again. Wow, that's crazy. That's 3 scratches for Robin. Might be 3-0 now. Just giving him ball in hand with a few balls is not a good thing. Just shooting it down. Not sure if he's gonna try to do a little much to get to that 9. That's right. That's the way I would have taken it. It seemed like he was gonna shoot it pretty hard, but at the end he ended up just playing it simple, which you're supposed to do. I think he missed it. Oh, that was a little forgiving. And Hopo saying that he just made a new record for group shares. He went to share it to 45 different pages. So thank you Hopo so much for doing that for us. Do appreciate it very much for doing that for us. And that 10 ball came pretty wide, but didn't leave a shot for Robin though. It's pretty glued to the rail. I like actually trying to cross it over where he's pointing and bring the cue ball all the way down. Just like that, just in case. Don't scratch again. Oh my god. He's not catching a break. You're making the wrong ball. And Robin just came and said, I can't believe I'm scratching. It just keeps happening over and over. 3 scratches, 3 losses so far is giving the ways the game on this particular set. He needs to quit doing that. Now again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Do appreciate it. Robin stepped out from the side there because last time the cue ball came flying and almost hit him. So he said that he's not gonna stand on the corner while Steve is breaking. He's pushing, giving him a shot on the 1, but he better come and take a look. There might be a safe where he can kick it from behind soft, but I'm not sure where the cube was gonna end up. There you go. That's a good shot. Nice soft kick. It's calling the one ball. Two rail. Nice hit. 8 ball. Hit a rail. Sorry. He might be a little bit straight. He might have to stroke this ball a little bit harder than normal. Try to get around the table. Get off the side. Oh my god, another one. He just keeps scratching over and over. No matter what he does, it's sucking the balls every time to the pocket. It's a good shot. You don't want to end up straight on that particular ball. It's a little bit too far. Could be a thin cut on the 5. Just making sure that he's not touching the 10 ball on the way down. That's a good speed shot there. Very nice. Can go either way. One or the other is fine. Oh, hit both of the points on that ball. If you hit any part of the point, it doesn't drop, so you gotta hit it really, really good. Just a bit off. There you go. Good shot there by Robin to get above the 7 and give himself an angle. See if he can make this one without touching any part of the rail. Oh my god. He's just not getting there. He's kind of getting a little bit of unlucky, you could say, but that one he just missed on his own. He should have been a little closer to the 8. Alright, the score is 3-0 in favor of Steve in a race to 7. And Steve is saying that Robin is being nice to him, just giving him ball in hand over and over. Can't be doing that, can't afford to do that. You gotta get out as much as you can. Alright. Score is 4-2. Huh? And Robin is saying that's as much handicap that I am going to give. He needs to do something. And change a pattern or change something, so come on. I know that getting the first game is always tough, any pool player. And it's all about making sure that you're focused since the beginning and trying to judge the speed and the cue ball spin as soon as possible. But Robin is having a bit of difficulty with the scratching portion. Robin playing a safe. And he can just put him behind the 7 and the 9 here. He's using outside. I'm not sure if he's maybe gonna thin the 2 ball and sending up table, but no, I don't like that. I like the other way, just skimming the 2 ball thin and having the cue ball get behind the 10 ball if possible, and you have the 9 and the 7. Now again, if you guys are part of the K2 family, we do appreciate you guys tuning in tonight and watching our stream. If you're not part of the K2 family, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We do give out some giveaways when it comes to pool. We do trivias and such. I am going to do a trivia tonight, and the winner is going to be getting one of those mugs that Hopel is getting. He requested the Broncos on his mug, and I will be sending that mug to him, or when I see him I'll go ahead and give it to him. So if you stick around at the halfway mark of the match, I will do a trivia question regarding one of our tournaments that we had recently. So if you were paying attention or want to do some quick research, we will go ahead and do that. Alright, Robin, you need to get out, buddy. There you go. Avoid the scratch, so he's good there. He can come across. Or he can go forward 2 rails. One, 2. Just like that. No scratch inside. So that's good. Just make sure you make it. And now you are in the way to do a small comeback. There it is. You got out. 4-1. There is a chance. two balls kind of tricky there. It's got to do something with it. It's a good safety by Steve there. I like that. Oh, there's that scratch again, but that two ball still tied, so not too much to worry. See if he can break it up. Nice shot. Did he get shape? That's not too bad. Can possibly back cut the two. Just a little more cut is what he needed, but now tied up the 10 ball. Broke up one, put one back in there. Safety behind the three? No. Steve can see the entire ball. Nice cut. He's saying, then what? Oh, and broke everything up. Alright, so I'm seeing some of the things on Facebook that people are talking about pool-wise here in Phoenix, Arizona. But now, I don't know if you guys actually saw that in Phoenix, Arizona, now it's mandatory to actually have to wear a mask to actually any public area. And there was a comment on the Arizona pool players site that we have here. And it turned out to be a crazy scandal. Myself, I know that I played a tournament actually this weekend about pool-wise. It was a APA tournament, and we were required to wear masks, of course, in public. And then while we are playing, some of us took them off or didn't wear them as strictly as possible. There's some people that don't wear the masks while they play. I know that one of our regulars that comes and plays here said, "Are you going to be enforcing the masks?" So far, we have been playing for about maybe 3 months straight without actually stopping. So, and none of the players that come over here actually wear a mask while they play. So, when it comes to our personal here, I don't think we're gonna enforce that particular mask wearing situation. The main thing is that as long as you keep your 6 feet of distance, and also at the same time having clean balls and clean equipment, sanitized, and making sure that all the players are always washing their hands and not touching their face, then you are a pretty good you're in a pretty good situation where you're not going to get the virus. So now my fiance is a nurse, and she did go to actually New York where the cases were very, very bad. So she knows firsthand how to treat it. And again, the main thing is to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as much as possible. It's a little chilly, yeah. Good combo there by Robin. He's gonna That was a nice spin shot by Steve there to get the ball actually to come out. This is a tricky ball though. It is missable. Just gotta hit it really good. Yep. That's just the way he shoots. Yep. Yeah, he has a very unorthodox way of shooting the balls. His whole forearm moves too much.
He does a windmill.
And his elbow, not elbow, but his shoulder moves a ton. It's been doing that for years. Every time I see it, I'm like, man, I don't know how you can actually shoot that way. But everybody's got a preference. Tough shot on the 10. Hold on. Oh. I think I would have banked the ball just in case I bank it short and then play the cue ball table. It's a two-way shot, so that's what I've done.
So Reagan's upstairs watching movies.
Okay. Sorry, just Kaylin was here just telling me if we needed anything for our pantry and also for snacks and such. So that's why we were just a little quiet, going over some things. Oh, wait a minute. Now again, at the end of this match, I will go ahead and do a trivia question regarding our most recent tournament. Make sure that you are tuning in and are available to answer the question. The first person that actually answered the question on our K2 page has to be our K2 page. We will go ahead and actually give away a mug. It is a very nice mug. It is I think it's like 32-ounce mug, all clear, made out of glass. It is engraved with your favorite team. Doesn't matter if it's soccer, baseball, whatever you want it to be. We will custom order it for you, and then we will send it to you if you are out of state. Oh, look at that shot. And he's giving it back. Oh, he was playing safe and still ended up making the ball. That's crazy. Robin is just doing some crazy stuff. Tried to reverse bank that ball. Now Robin can reverse cut this ball, come around. He's actually banking it. I like cutting it. I think it's a little easier way to get shape on the 5. Oh, he almost scratched again. Oh yeah, just a little bit off. It's close. He's staring at me like, how did I miss that ball? How did I miss it? That was funny. I like Robin. This combo should be pretty dead on. They are both off the rail, so you have to hit it pretty well. Nope. He went rail first and tried to control that 8-ball. I said no because I think he hit the ball a little bit too early, but he hit it good. That was a good shot. Coming around now. 3 rails all the way down. Perfect shape on the 10-ball. And he's on the hill in a race to 7. Now again, if you guys are watching, again, one more match that Steve Soto wins, and I will do a trivia of our first tournament that we had. Actually, our previous tournament that we had. If you get the answer correctly, we will go ahead and actually send you a mug. Of your favorite team. Oh yeah. This is a very crazy rack. Everything is super bunched up. Nothing goes. Not sure how to even get out of this mess. It is extremely crazy here. Alright, so now everything's pretty much open. Just need to get a good shot at the first ball, and then there's a possible run out. I like playing safe and use all these balls. Just like that, keep rolling, and that's good. Nice shot there by Steve. Just needs to float this ball and try to get the 5 in the side if possible. Or possibly draw into the 5, but then I'm not sure where the 5 ball is going to go. I missed the shot. Just needs to get high enough for the 5, a little higher. Oh my god. The speed is not there. I would have drawn it above the bar. He had a lot of space to get to that 5 ball. I would be aiming to be on the second diamond or third. Had a big window, but now he's kicking at the ball to try to get some kind of love on the ball, and made it. Good shot. There we go. A little lucky. And both are laughing at it. That was a pretty good shot though. Can reverse cut it with low here and avoid the scratch. Okay. He's partially hooked, I think. Let's see what his body English says. Still looking at it. I'm not sure how much of the ball is. Yep, he's hooked. He's jacking up from the side. He's gonna try to possibly use his jump cue. Yep, he's over there in the corner. First time I've seen him jump tonight. Good job. This might be the game here. Can't believe he missed the 8 there. That was a tough shot though, but just to get shape on the 8 ball would have been, I mean on the 9 would have been ideal. Good shot by Steve. And this is for the win. Oh, wait a minute. There is hope for Robin. Gotta take that one to the bank. All right, score 6-2. That is a little crazy there, but that's kind of crazy that he missed the 10. Score is 6-2 in a race to 7. See if now Steve can do something. Can thin the ball a little bit. A nice try. Junior Carrizosa is saying that he will play the winner. Junior, stop looking for an easy game, man. I know your Fargo's almost 600. And you have 50 points on these players. This guy. But just kidding. Again, if you are looking for the game, just make sure that you send the winner a message. I'm pretty sure that there will be something that you guys can figure out. But I know that there's somebody that you can actually play that plays your skill though, Junior. If you actually contact Emilio from Main Street, he will possibly play you. He's not afraid of playing anybody, and you guys are pretty close to the same speed. It would be a really good game to watch. Oh, ended up scratching. He's on a roll here. This is pretty much now a run here if he can just control this 7. Oh, actually jinxed them again. Wow, I'm really good at doing that. I jinx the players all the time. That's just crazy. Alright, so now Robin can just shoot the ball. Try to put the ball in the middle of the table. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. Now, just make sure that you get above the 10 and make it easy. Just a little bit less power, but it's makeable. It's easy shot, I think, myself. There's nothing to be done with the cue ball, but make it. Perfect shot. Good out. Score is now 6-3. Robin is starting to get some of the rolls in a race to 7. Yeah, that was a pretty big miss. Missed it by a diamond, like Junior said on that combo. Needs to stroke this ball and come 3 rails now. He ended up being on the wrong side of the 4. He came too high, so it's gonna take a stroke to get to that 5 ball. Or he can go top right. That was the last option, banking the ball and coming across. I'm gonna have to step out for a second. I'll be back in just 1 second, guys. Alright. I'm not sure if that 7 passes the 9 here. Can do a combo or play it safe and put the Cuba behind the 10 if possible, like a slow drag, and hit the 7 to the 9, not making the 9. That was a tough shot, but that works. That'll get through. Steve is getting his extension over there. Now again, at the end of this match, I will be doing a trivia about the last tournament that we hosted, and the winner will get a free mug with your personal, not personal, but with your favorite team on it. And we will get it ordered for you and send it to you, or if you are in town, next time we see you, we will try to give it to you. Toss the 9. Ends up missing it, so now Robin has a chance. It's not over. Looks like Steve is having a hard time actually closing the match, so good shot by Robin. Come across there. On the correct side of the ball. Good stroke. Might do a comeback. He was at one point 4-0, I believe, was the biggest lead that Steve had. I think he has kind of figured out the speed a little bit. And just like that, the score is 6-4 in the race to 7. Robin is not giving up. That's the kind that I like to have on my team. Players that don't give up no matter what the score is. And that's the way that you can actually review it, though, where if he wins 4 or 5 in a row, you can win 4 or 5 in a row. It's doable. You just gotta stick with it. Nice break there by Robin. You can try to play the safe here if possible. Try to use the 10, 5, 6 as blockers. But he moved every single ball that I said. I think the safe was a little bit easier than trying to make the 10 ball and also control the ball. So I think Robin is starting to actually get the speed of the table. Feels a little more comfortable as the game is progressing, and at the same time, if he is getting the table speed down, it's a good thing for him. That was a good display of the speed. He's feeling so much comfortable there. If he can get shape on the 8-buck, come underneath and try to hit it on the bottom left part of the screen. Oh, he's opted for the combo instead. Okay. Good combo, very nice this shot. What do you guys think? Do you think he's able to pull it out? He's shooting so much better right now. Anybody out there wanna bet against Robin Clark? He's in a streak right now. He's won the last 4. Oh, that's a big swing of things now. Score 6-5 in a race to 7. He's kept them there for the past few racks. That's very well done. Seems like Robin doesn't want me to actually do the trivia question. So again, as soon as this match is over, I will do a trivia question regarding the last tournament. Oh, he made a bunch of balls, but ended up scratching. Now Steve is taking his time around the table, not going too fast, looking at each angle, making sure that trying to hold Robin to the chair, but again, this is the hard part. This is the first set of 3 possible. They will only go to the 3rd set if necessary. It is a race to 2 sets. Now again, at the end of this match, I will do a trivia question regarding our most recent tournament. Oh, he made it. Good shot. Oh, wow. Robin is trying to think what to do. For this one I like banking the 7 and try to marry the 7 to the back of the 8. That's what he tried to do. It's a pretty good attempt, but now it's given a chance to Steve to make the 7. It is tough, but it is makeable. If he makes it, he might win the game. Needs that ball to come a little higher, but nope, it's makeable. We might be having a hill match. Robin can make the next 3-4 balls. Oh, don't hang it. Don't hang it. Gotta make sure you make that ball. The ball is kind of tucked in that corner. Okay. It's on the rail again. And he's on the right side, so this should be over after that particular run that Robin did. Yep, that's it. And this is the best of 3 sets. Alright, so set number 1 goes to Steve in a race to 7-1-0. And they are going to possibly flip. Alright, so now that set number 1 is done, I think they're going to keep on playing, so I'll go ahead and add the set score. Steve has 1 and 0 for Robin. Alright, so I need to know what team ended in 4th place in our most recent lockdown tournament. What team ended in 4th place in our most recent tournament. First person to answer the question will win a free mug with your favorite team on it. It is a clear mug made out of glass. It is really super nice. But again, it's the first person to answer what team ended in 4th place in our most recent tournament of the We Survived Lockdown. This is now game number 1. And the reason that the trivia regarding our match or our tournament is that nobody remembers actually who ended up in what position when you're thinking of a tournament. So whoever, nice shot there by Steve there, one real kick on the one, very nicely done. So again, nobody remembers what position they ended. So this is why the trivia for tonight is who got 4th place in our You Survived Lockdown. What were the players' names that got 4th place? Nice try there by Robin Clark. Junior is saying Rico's team. What does Rico's team mean? Who was the team? Who was on that team? Rico Junior, Rico and Adam. There you go. He is the winner of tonight. It's trivia. Rico and Adam ended up in 4th place in our event. How did you find out who ended up in 4th, Junior? Did you have to go back into our K2 and find out who won? Alright, Junior, let me know who is your favorite sports team, and I will get you a mug with their logo and name on it. And as soon as I get it, I will get it to you. He's cutting the 6 ball. Nicely shot. Bumped the 7 to get shape, but did not bump it. Oh, Junior says that he knows because he got 5th place. Ah, very good, smart man. Did Rico and Adam beat your team to actually do that? Oh, Carlos is saying that you're welcome, we did that. Carlos de Santiago actually was one of the final 2 teams that ended up playing at the end. So can the logo still be changed? What team do you want, Hobo? Oh, he should have made that ball. I don't think there was a reason to not make that one. It wasn't too tough. He had the shape to make it. Overran the shot just a little bit, makes it a little tougher. Oh, good shot by Steve. All right, so logo, some kind of golf logo if possible. Okay, I will ask. I'm not sure if the mug is already made, but if it's already done, I won't be able to change it. But also, Junior, I will go ahead and get the 49ers for you. And again, thank you guys for watching tonight. We do appreciate you guys being part of K2. Again, if you are not part of K2, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We always do some kind of fun giveaways like that to our viewers. This is one of the only places online related to pool where you can get some free stuff just for watching, either cash or something fun. So make sure that if you're not part of K2 to make it part of the K2 family. So a little off on that shot. Good shot. Now to get to the 7 is a little tricky. Just gotta go forward and try to land between the 9 and the 8 on the right hand side of your screen. Needs to go a little further, I think it's okay maybe. I think it goes maybe off the rail first. Yep. Aiming at the rail first to try to make it. Oh, nice shot by Steve. And the ball is holding and holding. That's a good shot. Made that shot work really well. He's calling the corner. That's makeable. Just a little bit of low, avoiding the scratch in the corner. I'm sorry, in the side. Oh, he overcut it. That's why the ball ended up actually scratching on the side. He needed to hit it thicker so that the ball did not scratch, but he decelerated on his stroke, so that causes the ball to go forward. Now Robin coming. I think I would have gone 2 rails for sure. And out. Still okay though. Just a little more angle that he wanted. Works out. He's perfect. There we go. Score is 1-1 in the race to 7. Now again, if you are not part of the K2 family, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. As you guys know from our viewers that are always on, we always do something fun during a match by doing some trivia or something related to pool. So again, if you are part of the K2, we appreciate it. This is set number 2, best of 3 sets. Steve did get the first one, and this is now rack number 3. Ended up making a ball, ended up scratching as well, and like a gentleman, ends up giving him the ball in hand, place it anywhere, and attempt the run-up. Oh, it just hit it a little bit too thick. Gotta hit those almost paper thin to make sure that the ball goes straight into the rail. Oh, now he overcut it. They're going back and forth on the same ball. Nice banked by Robin. He's going to be a little bit jacked up on that ball. Let's see if he can make it. Good shot. Needs to come all the way around. He made a good shot though, but no reward on that one. This is one of the few games in any type of sport where you make a amazing shot and don't get rewarded for it. I think part of it is so annoying because you can really make a incredible shot, and by some dumb luck you do not get shape. After this particular rack, I am going to take a quick break. The wifey just got home with the groceries, so I might help her unload, and I'll be back in a minute as soon as the rack is over. So, all in hand. Alright, be back in a minute. All right, there we go. Sorry guys, again had to help really quickie. All right, scores 2-1 in a race to 7. Again, if you guys are watching, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We do these types of matches about 2 to 3 times a week. Our available days are usually Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And if the money is correct, we will actually do something on the weekend if we don't have anything planned. But in order to do that, you will have to let K2 know. Send us a message at K2 and we will go ahead and get you a match. And he overcut it. Overcut it. I think Robin is partially hooked. I think he can see the 8 or past the 8 ball because the 5 is in the way. So he's just gonna play a safety and glue up the balls. Smart plan. Now they are not playing 3-foul rule, which is a little different to actually agree to. I do like 3 fouling an opponent. That's a pretty good safety, kind of. But this is spinnable. It is spinnable there. If he puts inside spin, he can definitely make the shot. Just like that. But don't hook him. He made a good shot. Robin is trying to get down and shoot the next ball. Okay, option for Robin here. It's not a straight bank. That would possibly give it back. Oh no. Yeah, I would have given it back myself. I don't like selling out if I don't need to. Unless a pretty straightforward bank. Where percentage wise for me it's makeable with a great return. Nice cut. You just forward roll it. Now come around. Oh, and he scratched. Oh, he just gives it to him. Scores 2-2 in a race to 7. I think because now Robin has caught a gear, Steve is giving him the last two. What? Robin is over here talking to me saying, hey, are you bored yet? Nah, I'm not bored. I like watching people play pool at my table. I don't mind it one bit. Again, another scratch by Robin. To get to that 4-ball is going to be kind of tricky. You can try to draw. I was thinking maybe into them, but I guess the angle wasn't there. But again, if there's no 3-foul rule, I just like pushing the 8-ball to the other side of the 4. Just like that, so that he can't do anything with that 4-ball. As long as he doesn't try to do anything, he has a chance to steal the game back. It's probably just gonna thin the 4. Got the 4-ball out. The 5-ball didn't move, so that's a good thing. He might be coming to the table one more time. There you go. Very nice shot there by Robin. Pretty sporty. Going on behind that ball. Not think that he was doing that, he was gonna miss it. That was a little interesting on that one. Oh, nice shot by Steve, and also hitting it with pace to get actually to the other side of the 5. Uh-oh. Kind of leaked out a little bit. A little bit long. And I'm not sure. I think it goes. I would say open shot for Robin here. Just taking a look really close. I think it goes from this angle. It looks it goes, but you just gotta hit it really good. Good shot. Go forward. Try not to get straight on the 7. It might be a little straight. Yep. Might be a little straight there. Did he get there? It's gotta bank it though, I think. Where's the 10 ball? It did not notice that the 10 ball was missing. So it just add another ball to the rack, to the table. Since they missed the 10 ball. So now they gotta actually spot it. I think it was possibly on the break. I can go back and check. That was pretty funny that they actually missed. That the 10 ball was missing the whole time. What were they doing? I know myself, I was not watching part of the game. I was looking at some of the comments on the other matches that happened earlier. Gave himself a hard shot on this one. And that was pretty good. Scores 3-2 in a race to 7. Steve Soto did win the first round. And I'm gonna find out what happened with that 10 ball to be sure, because that was a little crazy. Let me see. La la la, going back, going back. 10 ball's not there, 10 ball's not there. 10 ball's not there. 10 ball's not there. Possibly on the break. Yep, 10 ball went in the break. Let's take a look, double check. He made the ball scratched. And there's no 10 ball. The 10 ball was on the break last time. You broke, and then the 10 ball went in the corner pocket and you scratched, and you guys just never put it back. So it was on the break. Yep. Since the break. Just found out. That was pretty funny. It's a good thing that I can go back and actually see the match itself to see where the ball is actually missing. So we did have something a little bit ago where it was kind of interesting. The players were shooting and they did the same thing, but they were not playing. They were playing no early 10s. So then when the player shot and made the 10 ball, he thought that he had won. And the guy goes, "Wait a minute, what are you doing? It's no early 10s." So then they both looked at me and said, "What do I do?" Okay, well, let me go back on the stream and see where the balls were actually laying before the whole crazy thing happened. And we pretty much put all the balls exactly to where they were at before the person decided to grab all the balls and put him in the middle of the table. That was kind of funny, another funny thing that happened at K2. Nice kick shot, made a contact with the ball, and I think he got rewarded at the same time too. Gonna come 2 rails here, try to make contact with it, just like that. Perfect. Did he get rewarded? No, but looks like they actually got pretty easy. Guy Roman saying, "Are you going to the Arizona State Championship this year?" Well, I know that that's usually the plan every year now. I know that with the whole COVID going on, I wonder what the requirements are going to be, because I know in one of the, well, in every year they always say that you have to have a minimum amount of plays, and with everything pretty much half a year that we haven't played, I don't know what they will be thinking of doing, if everybody can actually just go ahead and play, or if you will be required to at least play 1 session. So, but for the meantime, we are thinking about going. It is gonna be close to our wedding date, since it is a January, those dates, but we will be hopefully planning for that. It's just not a guarantee that we are going to be there yet. Are you going there, Guy? That's his name on Facebook, that's why I call him Guy. Of course, no problem. I will do that for you there, Guy. I will let you know if I find out what the requirements are. I'm gonna have to click on your picture. I am horrible with names, so let me just double check. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know who you are. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just really bad with names. So yeah, yeah, I'll be there again. We will try to actually make it for the state's team. I know that for the past 2 years, I always have a blast. Last year in teams, I ended up in second place. I didn't play in any of the single events, and then finally this year, I decided to play singles, and I played both 8-ball, 9-ball, and I also played Scotch doubles 8-ball, and we did really well. We won in Scotch doubles, first place, and then I won the singles 8-ball, first place, and then singles 9-ball, I ended up, I believe, in 6th, 7th, I think, was the spot. So overall, it was pretty successful weekend or week, because we got there Wednesday, we played Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And in teams, we got, I think it was 2 away from the money. Nice bank there by Robin. Very nice shot. So we played pretty well. Couldn't be too upset about it. It was a nice weekend of pool. Big bounce, just like that. Very nice shot. Now Robin tie up the game at 3. Scores 3-3 in a race to 7. This is set number 2. Steve got the first set. They do have 300 in the middle. Thanks, guy. We will see you there if everything works out. Are you here in the valley, Phoenix, or close by? Or are you in a different part of Arizona? El Paso. Oh, okay. It's a pretty long drive for you. I know that there's a big tournament in Texas coming up. I think it's the Texas 9-ball Express, I think. Isn't there? Or was that tournament canceled? We were thinking about going or possibly planning something over there. My cousin does live in Texas also. I think he is in El Paso too. And last time we were there, we had a good time. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the events have been canceled and everything, but I know for our tournament here, we do have one, and I just talked about a little bit ago, K2, and we are actually going to have a tournament, which is a team event. The team event is actually should watch this shot. I think it's really close. That looks pretty good. Made the 8. Hey Gilbert, how you doing? But yeah, we will have a team event. It is a under, I'm sorry, a 14 event under 2300, and it's about $100 entry on a small table, and it'll be a race to 11 or 13, I'm not sure, for each team, with a $100 entry. I believe first place will be about I think it was about 5,000 if we get the full field. So if that tournament is canceled, maybe you can make a trip. August 8th is when we are planning on having that tournament. He just gave the 6-ball back. That was the out ball there. I was not expecting him to actually miss. Now again, this table has 3 7/8 inch pockets. They are pretty tight. You gotta hit them really good in order for the ball to go in. They are, I believe, one of the tightest pockets here in Phoenix, or on a 7-foot table. And there is 4 players on a team with a max of 2300, and every player needs to be established. I'm gonna work on that flyer tonight and post it hopefully tomorrow or by the end of the week. As soon as your team is paid up, you are locking your Fargos. Nice shot there by Steve. That was a great cut. Very nicely shot. Scores 4-3 in the race to 7. These guys are now keeping it close. The last match was really close too. It was pretty good. They went 7-5. Robin had a slow start, but is now in stroke a little bit more. So again, should be a good match for the rest of the night. If they decide to go and play a third set, I know that Steve is gonna try to end it in 2 and not go to the third if possible. Steve has a really nice break. I think he's one of the few players that is making a ball consistently in this table, so it is something that I might need to actually check him out, because 10 ball for me, I don't have the super best break. But when it comes to this table, man, I struggle making the ball. I think Steve has the table down when it comes to breaking. He is coming with balls made more than anybody I've seen here play. So nice try there by Robin. He's just putting distance on the 2, taking a intentional foul. And Cindy is actually online. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. This is one of our second best sharers of our stream. Do appreciate it. My break is usually either from the middle of the table or kind of like Shane does, where he goes half a diamond out to a diamond out from the center of the table. Is usually where I break from. I don't like breaking from the rail. I like actually having my hand on the felt and then trying to give it like 75% of my speed, trying to control that cue ball in the middle of the table. That is my preferred break when it comes to pretty much any table. I know that each table does break differently, but you have to make adjustments, and for some reason this particular table for me is just brutal to make a ball. It's a good skim shot by Robin. How about you, Cindy? Where do you like to break from? Playing safety behind the 9 and the 7. I don't think he got there. He gave him the entire ball to make, and that gives him out of shape on the 3. It is a tough shot, but it's makeable. Nice shot by Mr. Robin Clark. I think on this one, if he's super straight, I like just drawing it back to where the 6 ball is. But if he can create an angle like that, this is where I like to go better. It did seem then, because of how the ball reacted, that there was a little bit of an angle, so he can now shoot on the side with low, and he can come on the left side of the 5. He's just jacking up too much. I don't like that jack. He jacks up too high. He doesn't have to be that high. It creates unnecessary mess on the ball. If his finger is on the underneath the cue, it creates additional elevation. So now see how Steve has his hand underneath the cue, but not under it where the cue is not touching the rail. That's how I like to shoot balls most of the time, having your hand on the felt, but the cue always as level as possible, so that it doesn't create any swerve slash messe to miss the ball. So yeah, Cindy is saying the same thing. She likes to break 10 ball from the center of the table, and she likes to break from the rail bridge. Okay. But the first diamond, yeah, that's usually about the same. It's kind of mainly to control the cue ball. Honestly, even if I break dry and the opponent is pretty much running out because I am breaking really good, I'm okay with that. It's just that I need to make a small tweak to my break so that I could actually run out. Oh, he ended up a little bit jacked. On that one, I think I saw there was a slight movement. Cindy agrees with me, saying that she likes to have the hand on the table and not on the rail. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't create unnecessary spin on the ball, so let's see if Steve can reply with a good save. Nope, that's not good. Gave him a shot. I like just rolling on the other side. It is not easy though. Cuba's on the rail. These are one of my not favorite shots, but very nicely struck. Scores 4-4 in the race to 7. They keep trading blows back and forth. Somebody needs to actually give so that the balls or somebody gets ahead. So again, if you guys are watching, we do appreciate it. We are K2 Productionz here at the K2 pool room over by the boiler room. And again, the reason that we call the boiler room, give you guys a sneak peek. If you see this camera angle, there is a big boiler next to me over here. So it is something that we always joke about, that it is the boiler room where I am actually streaming and commentating. I do have a small amount of space, but everything here is not by design. We do like to actually play. I do like that camera. Yeah, Cindy, it is kind of cool. I like to move it around and play with the camera itself. I think it's kind of cool to actually have that, but once we go into the next tournament, I want to have it in a specific angle that I'm gonna steal from another streamer that does the national APA over in Vegas, and not too bad. Seems like he can cut that one ball there. He put inside on that ball, so came more to the bottom of your screen. Gave himself enough angle to come around. Very nice shot. Now you can just go and come across, maybe bump the 5, but I think if he bumps the 5, he would have been in good shape for the 4, or at slower speed to be on the correct side of the 4. So now he's forced to play a safe, but didn't get there. Oh, nice shot. The lighting looks better. Oh, that's good. That's great. I think it still needs a little bit of work on that particular camera though, but I think it's a nice little feature. Well, the two players, one of them is Steve Soto, which is the guy sitting down. Robin Clark is the guy in blue. Good shot there. It's in a very tricky spot now. Just gonna cut it, but I don't know if that scratch is there, so. Oh, very nice shot. Very nice, very nice. Can now cut this ball here. Come across. Oh, oh, you played safe. Nice hit. And he ended up possibly scratching, it looks like. Oh. So now the scratch is actually kind of flipped a little bit. I think Steve has scratched in the previous games where Robin actually won, so. Good shot there by Robin. And he might take the lead here, 5-4. Oh, what happened there? What? That is crazy. Did not see that. Just gave a gift to Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve breaks really good. Watch. I'm gonna give you guys a overhead look on Steve's break while I go charge my phone. Be back in a minute.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye. No. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Say goodbye, no.
All right. Oh, what happened? Commentator's curse, so I'm not sure what happened on the break, so somebody's gonna have to give me a showdown or a update on what happened on that particular break. Oh, cause he missed the 8-10 ball. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I was saying that Chris, or not Chris, but Robin was gonna get out, and then he didn't on the 10 ball. Yeah, I'm really good at jinxing people for some reason. Oh, nice try. Okay, reverse bank on the 5. Oh, that was good shot. Got a couple of everything on that one. Can shoot the 6 ball all the way down with a little bit of draw. Or come across like that. That's a pretty good shot. That's pretty good. And this is to be on the hill if he can get out. Just needs to be on the correct side of the 9. Might be a little bit too straight. Now he's gotta draw the ball back or end up with a angle. Ugh. I did a commentator's curse again. I am really good. I'm telling you guys, every time I say, oh, he's out. Nope, doesn't happen. Can never get it right. On that last one, I think I would have threw it just a hair to be on the other side for the 9. It's a tough shot for anybody on that one. And he's hooked. This is where you should be getting a jump cue. But he doesn't own one, so he needs to know what to do. He's gonna go into the rail and spin the ball back because he has no jump cue. Did he make a lot of balls on the break? Let's see if it grabs. Can't hit it hard. You gotta hit it just enough. Nope. Man, and he just gave up. Scores 5-5. Cinco in a race to 7. Chad Barber saying, when is Ben Rosales? I don't know. He hasn't actually posted anything on our K2 page, so the only way to actually get somebody to play in our stream is to post it on K2 and try to find your game. Now again, see, it's for me again, feels like it's a tough table to make a ball, but Steve does have a great break. And playing safety, nope. Looks like the ball is viewable. Bottom side there, he can touch it. Oh, ended up scratching. Oh, okay. Oh my god, we ended up with missing ball in hand. That's a no-no in my book. I'm always really hard on my players, so it is sometimes I've heard of teams in the APA that anytime you miss ball in hand, you actually owe $1 to the jar. And at the end of play, the whole session, whoever has the least amount of money put in there actually gets the money that everybody has put in, because there's like even a tally sheet and everything. So that's a very nice shot there by Robin. Ben Rosales, he actually plays out of APA on Thursdays. The last time I saw him play, so he is a APA player. No rail, ball in hand. This is a big game. This is whoever gets to the hill first. And he can possibly make the 3, I'm not sure. Just looking around to see if he can make it. Maybe try to put the cube up behind one of those balls if it doesn't go. Oh, it went all day. Okay, he's perfect now. Nothing to do. Just shoot the ball, drive back. There is one thing myself that I do notice with Steve shooting, and I've mentioned this quite a bit, is that you will see here on his actually shot, he does move his shoulders quite a bit. And to me, that's just a mechanical problem that I don't like, but he's been shooting that for years, so he's so used to doing it. I still believe that his far goal would be so much higher if just that mechanic could be fixed. Yeah, Cindy, I do agree. Yeah, ball in hand. Scratch pot is a fun thing to have. I've never enforced it in my team, but I've always wanted to. So, oh, nice shot. That was a pressure shot to be on the hill. So, very nicely shot. And just like that, Steve is one win away from being tonight's winner. Scores Hill 2, 6-5 in a race to 7. Yep, very true, Cindy. He does jump a little bit before he's completed his stroke. There was actually Kaylin, I don't know if she told you the story, but she actually used to do that when she was APA 3, which is like maybe, well, you know what, APA. So she was a 3 when I first met her, and I'm not sure if it was maybe like third or fourth date that we had. And I told her that I would teach her very good mechanic skills, because mechanic skills are not too hard to teach, And if you are a brand new player and are not been shooting for years, you can really develop somebody to actually play pool. And Robin is looking at the shot because I don't think the cue ball passes the 2. He thinks that the cue ball doesn't go past the 2. He's doing a measuring to see if it goes, but he can't figure if it goes. Plus, he's partially hooked behind the 3. So this could be a way, or somebody could watch the shot. I do have a slow-mo camera. Yep. Hold on. Alright, that was a bad hit. He shot it so fast, it was crazy. Yeah, I had to go and get the slow-mo camera just to make sure that we have no disputes. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, she told you guys the story. So what I used to do is I actually put my hand on top of her head, and every time that she jumped, she would get slapped in the head. And after possibly, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 sessions, she stopped doing that. So really quickly she actually got the hint of not jumping up until the final stroke is done. Oh, got a little love from the 10 ball. Robin needs to make the 6 ball because the 3 balls are super easy to make. Jump cue or kick. The kick is not hard. You just have to make it. There's a small chance you might get hooked by the 9, but if you hit it just with enough speed, you should be okay. That 10 ball is way too close for my comfort of jumping myself. I like kicking this ball. There's no way that I like jumping it. Yep, that's the way. Come into the rail and kick it in. Now again, just medium strokes to make sure that you don't get hooked behind the 9. Oh, hit it bad. Kind of one stroke the shot. And Robin is saying it's just not my day today. Oh yeah, you used your cue instead of a hand. Yep. It was kind of funny. There was a friend of mine that said, hey, well, can you teach me some things? I'm like, okay, well, the first thing is that you jump up in every shot. So if you want me to teach you the nice way, you're not gonna learn. But if I teach you the hard way, you might learn. It might take a couple times, but you might learn. So then instead of actually using my hand, I used a what's it called, a level. One of those steel levels. And when he was actually coming up, I would swing it down so that he would stay down the first couple times. After that, he didn't do that. Alright, so this is 4 game. Let's see if Steve can cut this ball. This is kind of tough. It's going on the bottom right corner of the screen. It's for the game. Nailed it. What a shot. Very nicely done. So these guys are today's winners. The score is 7-5, and these guys are just hanging out for a bit, about to pay the man that wins the match. Alright, so again, thank you guys for tuning in today. Tonight's winner is Steve. So again, I don't think we have another match. Let me check on my phone when is the next match really quick, because I know that anything that is related to K2 is in our events page. So the next match will be Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Jack Circa against Adam Payan. Oh, that's a good one. Adam Payan hasn't played here. Jack Circa has. I don't want to say anything, but my preference, I think maybe Adam has his hands full with Jack, but it'll be a great match. So again, make sure that you guys tune in on Wednesday. And if you guys have any questions, any concerns, or you want to actually match up, make sure that you guys let us know. Send us a message at K2, and then we'll get you guys some game. So again, thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and have a good night. God bless, and I will see you on the next break. See ya.
was my grandma's. Ugh.
Don't worry, ma'am. All of your stuff is in okay hands.
Just okay?
Well, they don't give 2.5 stars to just anybody.
Here you go. What's this? It's your piano.
Hold this for a sec.
We don't have a piano.
No. But the neighbors do.
Just okay is not okay.
Looking for a moving company that's on time, isn't milking the clock, and doesn't charge for shrink wrapping items, disassembling, and reassembling furniture? Would you value a team of hardworking guys that care about your belongings? No, really. Like, if any of your possessions were damaged or lost during the move, they'd cover it that same day. Well, Aaron Movers in Phoenix is serious about quality service, and we feel like we've mastered the art of moving. Since 2001, we've grown our well-known reputation of precaution, speed, courtesy, and planning. We've held every member of our team to a high standard and have never dropped the ball. Now that I think about it, we haven't really dropped much of anything over the last 17 years. We understand that nothing we touch belongs to us, and that we need to handle your belongings better than we'd ever treat our own. Because, in case you didn't know, you're the boss on moving day. Listen. Our team honestly just wants to help you get your items moved from point A to point B as quickly and safely as possible. Our custom-built trailer plays a big role in our ability to do this by reducing trips and lowering costs. We'll even set things up at point B for you. Our 5-star rating proves that hard work pays off. With hundreds of satisfied customers across the great state of Arizona, we want you to experience moving as it should be. Whether you're moving into a new office, transporting items out of the state, or settling into a new place to call home, Aaron Movers wants you to focus on what you'll be doing once you get there. Don't take a risk, and we'll take care of the rest. Click below or call Joe at 602-703-0078 to learn more or to get a free estimate.